This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters! Busting makes me feel good.
I'm the Geeky Dad, and I'm here with...
Ariana.
And Rayon. And Raiden!
And who are you guys?
And we're
And
the
Multiverse Kids.
And who else? Who's with
I'm
us?
here as well, the forever geeky mom.
Yes. So the entire Geeky Family is here to talk about
Busting some ghosts.
a family of Ghostbusters, basically. Right? What's the name of the movie?
Ghostbusters Frozen
Empire.
Empire.
It's basically Luigi's Mansion.
No.
Actually,
it's
yeah,
that.
in New
It's
York.
it's the Ghostbusters are fighting Elsa,
It's basically Luigi's Mansion.
It also was a
God's
demon
kingdom.
god.
and you sure she's not the demon god?
Yes, because they
You know
both
what
have
would have been
suckers.
funny? If all of a sudden Paul Rudd or somebody starts singing, "Let it go,
Okay,
let it go."
That's actually... why didn't they do a Frozen joke?
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah, like I was waiting for it. Like I thought, like Paul Rudd, he's gonna make a joke or something.
Right.
Even podcast could have said that. Like,
And there goes the main issue with this movie that I have.
And Pocket.
Hey, okay? The main issue is Ghostbusters movies are supposed to be funny. And there's very few
it
laughs.
was a mediocre funny movie. It's not like over the top.
It's supposed to be a funny movie.
I know. I didn't say it's not, but
But the other ones are a little bit funny. Even the girl Ghostbuster movie was funnier, I thought.
I guess
Yeah.
because of that character. I
Yeah.
don't know that person's name. But
Yeah.
she's
Besides a couple of one-liners here and there, it wasn't that much.
The most funny thing is
The best one was when Bill Murray was hitting the guy with the pen.
No.
That was good.
No. The funniest part is when Podcast hit the watch with the hammer.
Okay, I guess.
And Podcast was doing nothing.
That's true.
He was doing nothing.
He doesn't.
He just hammer.
Yeah. Well, Podcast did more in the last movie than this movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like this movie lacked a lot of element. Like
Right.
this was like it's like putting a little Band-Aid.
I felt like they were trying to, introduce all these little concepts, all these new things, all at once, trying to set up something bigger,
I don't
like
know
a bigger
about that.
universe. They're trying to pull in all these new characters, and some of these characters are waste.
Like
Okay,
we
you don't
had-
even need them. The girl from the last movie, the girlfriend,
Yeah.
you did not need her.
No.
She did nothing.
Lucky.
She literally did nothing. And if she wasn't in the movie would not change.
Yeah.
And the definition of a waste character is if you take her out of the story and the story doesn't change, that means she's a waste. Okay?
Yeah.
Then you have the new by the way,
Tech guy.
are we doing spoiler review?
Oh yeah, spoiler alert.
Spoilers. Warning.
Yeah.
Warning.
The new tech guy,
The British guy.
the British guy, was totally unfunny. He was trying to be like a fake Egon, always serious, right?
Oh, I'm a serious dude. I'm gonna try to be Egon in this.
Yeah.
Even though
And he wasn't even a known actor that I ever seen before.
Well, what about the fact what we thought about? Why didn't they put him as somebody's kid?
He should have been Sigourney Weaver's kid from part 2, Oscar. His name was Oscar. Okay? That was a perfect opportunity to bring in Oscar, and they just,
They lost on
messed it up. Yeah.
And we also talked about where are these old Ghostbusters kids?
Yeah. Like I said, it should have been Zedmore should have had like a funny son played by
Kevin Hart.
either Kevin Hart or Dave Chappelle or one of these other famous comedians. Can you imagine?
Yeah, and let's do the pitch. Like, what were you saying? Like,
Kevin Hart would be like, "Yo, Dad, can I be a Ghostbuster?" And
Father's like,
Winston's
"No."
like, "No, stay away from proton packs."
Yes, and
okay.
then he keeps on asking, Dad,
Yeah.
Dad, can I
Yeah.
just touch it, Dad? Can
Yeah.
I just try it, Dad?
And he blows up something.
Yes, he
Yeah.
totally breaks the proton pack.
And
Yeah.
Slime was barely in it.
And so I feel like they instead of introducing these lamer characters, they did not need to do that. And also Podcast was a good character from the last movie, but did he really need to be in this movie?
No.
You wanted him to be.
I wanted him to be, but like he didn't do anything.
Exactly. If they made him do stuff, it would be different.
All he did
Like-
was smash to watch.
I wanted him to be the love interest that they set up in the last movie.
Yeah.
He
And
should have.
also, I thought like he had like, a little bit of more like a techno.
Yeah, he was the one who did the thing with the car, right? Or
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Yes.
He was the
I thought he
trapper
was
dude.
the tech.
He was the trapper dude.
Yeah.
But he was doing nothing to the car.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
So the new Ghostbusters that are on the team now, they're lame. They're lame.
Yes, the black guy.
Yeah. No. And then you have
Slimer.
no. Then you have Paul Rudd.
Yes, the father.
Paul Rudd was there for nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Also the mom.
The mom absolutely did nothing. And in fact, the daughter even said, "You're a waste of the family." Okay? She would not have been there if her name wasn't Spengler. And the daughter was right. The daughter was right. Right? Right?
And in the last movie, the daughter was so smart.
She was the
so
main
well
character. Yeah.
thought and well put together, figured out everything. And this movie, they totally ruined her
They
character.
ruined her. Phoebe was super smart, super intelligent, always ahead of everybody. Always ahead. And in this movie, she becomes a dummy.
By
Like a
letting
typical
herself turn into a
teenager.
ghost.
Like, everything in this movie is her fault. She literally, basically,
Free.
she probably killed like millions of people, but they don't show anybody getting killed.
Yeah.
But pretty much she is the cause of everything.
She messed the whole thing up.
Her and Kunal, they're the worst people on earth.
And
Okay?
how did his Spikes not touch anybody?
Yeah. They never show any Spike killing anybody.
No one died.
No one died. They should at least had one or two people die
I
or
wanted
something.
the mayor to be dead.
Yes. He's always a bad
Everybody
stuff.
does.
Well, that is the only good thing about this movie is the callbacks and the Easter eggs.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay? Now we're gonna go.
Not a lot of movies like when they reboot it, they or like make sequel, they bring in the old cast.
I mean,
but
these
this-
days, yes.
No, not everyone's been doing that.
This is way better than the new Star Wars movie.
Oh yes,
Okay?
definitely, obviously.
This is way better because in the new Star Wars movie, all they did was just kill everybody off and make them do nothing.
But in this movie, they got everybody from
They got everybody that's still alive and back, even the ones who died came back in the last one. Okay,
We're not talking about Morocco.
who?
Morocco.
Oh, Morocco,
Baraka.
Garak. We'll talk about him later. Now, yeah. So, if you like the original Ghostbusters, they actually have a actual part
Oh, yes,
in the
so that's
movie.
the funny thing. The Fire Master.
Yeah, I didn't like him. I didn't like the Fire Master.
He is.
The Fire Master was basically their version of the I
Ozai
want the
Zuko.
gate, the Keymaster. Remember the first one was Keymaster
Keymaster and Gatemaster.
or whatever, and now it's like the Fire Master.
And
So
that
many
is
masters.
like Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
No. So so the callbacks. If you saw the first movie, they return back to the library.
Yes, the library.
And the librarian ghost is still there,
Yes.
and the same guy that's in charge of the library is still working there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, what else? Slimer is back.
Yes.
Yes. He's still
He-
in the firehouse.
Yes, he lives in the firehouse. It's
Like
actually
barely in it.
he's barely in it, but he does defeat one of the bad ghosts.
He actually saves them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the last movie we were introduced to the Muncher. And this one we got a couple of new ghosts. I like the Possessor. Possessor's good. That's a cool new villain. They have another one that spits gunk.
Slimer.
Yeah, it looks
No.
cute, but then it's like
It's like a big giant head with feet.
it's cute but evil.
And then the marshmallows are back.
The marshmallow man.
Marshmallows always have to be there.
But the marshmallows didn't do anything.
Yes, marshmallow man did.
They're just like killing each other.
Is it marshmallow man?
Isn't that the case always? Even the last movie, they were like
Yeah.
dying. Like,
They didn't do anything.
They were happy to
They were just there to freak people up.
No,
Like
they just like make more chaos.
Yes,
Yeah.
the marshmallow
they're basically the minions.
Nuisance.
The minions of the movie.
Yes,
Okay.
the minions.
Okay, and then let's see, what else was a nice
Another
callback?
thing was
They showed scenes from Ghostbusters Part 2 with the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
It was,
What else?
they got new backpacks. At the end, when Slimer was flying away with the dragon ghost, how come
Ice Dragon.
the
Was it
original
Sewer Dragon? River Dragon? Some kind of
Sewer
dragon.
dragon.
how
Sewer
come the
dragon.
original Ghostbusters didn't see him? They were there.
They all saw him. Oh, another bad thing about this movie, though. They literally only bust ghosts twice in the whole movie.
Yes.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Daddy.
The beginning and at the end. You know, and the middle kind of dragged a little bit.
Yeah. The middle was
When
just...
like they were talking, Phoebe was going to talk to the
That whole
ghost
subplot with Phoebe and the girl ghost, it just dragged the movie down. Every time they were there, it was like, oh, God, this is so
I thought the
boring.
ghost would have been Egon, since it was literally.
It should have been Egon,
grandfather.
but Egon went to the other plane, I think, in the last movie.
And
And by the way, why is it that every other ghost looks creepy, but this girl ghost looks so human?
just like Egon.
Even Egon looked a little bit faker than that. Yeah.
And the Five Masters of Pazuko.
Yes, another thing, the fire
Fire guy
fire
like
master
Ozai.
looks like a firebender.
Yeah, it looks like Ozai, but it's
Like a cheap version of a firebender.
Yes.
and why could
With
and
Pazuko.
how did the bad guy knew like Phoebe will make good friends with this girl ghost?
Yeah, that was all contrived. Like I feel like that whole subplot was just added
Yes.
for no reason.
like, when it's
You
in-
cut that whole thing out and the movie's a whole 100% better.
Like,
because-
I thought that she was burned to death by fire masters. That
Yeah, she
wouldn't
should
that make more
have she should have
sense?
looked like a crisp.
Yeah.
Like a burnt crisp.
But they say how she died before her face got burned and stuff.
But her
Right.
body would have been burnt.
Right. Also,
And there's the only ghost who that bad guy can control. Like apparently she cannot pass over. Why can she pass over?
I don't know, maybe because she's not Jewish. Oh, that was a funny
Oh
joke.
my
That was a
God.
funny joke. Oh, you get it? You get it?
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to get canceled. Okay. Now, the things that I liked. I know I talked about a lot of bad things. What else did you not like? What the is going on outside? Yeah.
Let's see. What did I like? What else?
Oh, what did you not like? I
What
said.
did I not like?
Yes.
I think we said everything.
You said everything?
I think
What
so.
about you?
The whole movie.
What?
Practically
And it wasn't all that bad.
most of the movie.
I think the beginning is good. The end is good.
Middle.
The
was-
part in the library is good. Where they're trying to chase Possessor.
Yeah.
And
That's good.
Also the lion part, when
That's
they're
part of
fighting.
the library.
Yeah.
Yeah. That whole
think-
sequence.
I think what I didn't like was just the brother. He was just there.
Yeah. Oh, another thing. The brother was useless.
The only good thing.
Useless.
Oh, look, there's Slimer. I know him.
And
That's
then
literally all he did.
Technically, the new family of Ghostbusters, they do nothing.
Wait, the only good thing
Nothing.
that he did
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
helps capture. He tried to capture Slimer.
And he didn't even do that.
Exactly.
He
Okay.
tried to. He put
All he did was
It
use
wouldn't be
Cheetos.
fun, like, if he captures Slimer, because...
No, he should have made friends with Slimer, and then, just like the cartoon, he helps them.
Yeah, but did he not?
Not really.
But
Or, this is it. Instead of having that girl ghost subplot, what if it was Slimer that they were trying to control? And he was the one. Huh?
Maybe, but
No?
does he really talk?
I don't know. No, he just says like, blah, 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 like that.
he just talks
Exactly.
nasty.
Yeah. Whatever. That I just thought that, Oh, and the British guy. I don't know who that actor is, but he's like movie Poison, because I don't like him at all.
How come?
I wanted him to die.
I thought he was gonna die, actually, because he
And
was...
the brother was
like-
driving in monster truck on the street.
Yeah.
And the
They
beginning.
should have got a famous British actor to play him.
Like Benji from Mission Impossible.
Or any other funny guy, Benedict Cumberbatch. I don't know.
The movie needed a little bit more comedy. Like,
Yes, it needed more comedy, and it was a little too serious at times.
and even Paul Rudd's line weren't even
Paul
funny.
Rudd, the only thing he said funny was he was talking
Ghostbusters.
the theme song, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a couple of
Here
things
and there, one
here and
line.
there's, but you have a movie with Paul Rudd. He's a funny guy. You should have him do some funny stuff.
It was funny, like when he was asking, "Do I have permission to be, mean to the kids?"
Yeah, yeah, but it could have been better. I still think it's better than part 2. I still think it's a little bit better than the female version. I don't think it's as good as the last one, Afterlife.
Yeah.
No,
Afterlife
it was really
felt like a real movie.
yeah.
Name all the Ghostbusters.
First one's still my best. First one's still the best, I think. Because you could actually see, if you listen to that movie, every line is almost funny, because there's always, a little...
Innuendo in it.
Yeah. Because it was mostly the Bill Murray show. And prime Bill Murray was, he was, Ryan Reynolds of his day, The funny guy. Yeah.
Daddy, when the brother.
By the way, that's what this movie needs. A Ryan Reynolds. What? What was that?
Nothing.
What,
You
you
were gonna
forgot?
say something. The brother, what
forgot.
happened?
He was next to Simon, and then Simon just went through him, and there was
Slime inside his mouth.
then he spit it out.
That's nasty. That's
He
like
liked it.
that's like snot going in your mouth.
Another thing.
That's gross. Yeah.
What's the best Ghostbusters show and movie? Best to least. Number 1, best.
The first one's the best. The cartoon's second.
Number 2, the best.
Uh,
I didn't watch none of them.
that's good. You're too young to watch it.
I'd say the first show, the original.
You
show.
never even seen it. You shouldn't even talk. Okay? Now that we talked about the bad stuff, I'm going to talk about the good stuff. Okay? The first scene is the best scene. With them chasing. Yeah?
Destroyed the whole place.
Yeah.
And just no one got killed.
Well, I'm sure they got hurt, but yeah. Yeah.
But I like the.
That's the most Ghostbuster-y scene in the whole movie, right?
Last movie was a lot of them.
Yeah, they had a lot of chase scenes in the last one, but the first scene in this movie was the best, right?
Yeah, it was.
Also, the flashback scene was good, too. I like that. Because you got to see some of the
I like
past.
the car. I like the car.
You like the car?
Okay, yeah.
I like the motorcycle. I wish they could have seen more of the motorcycle.
Yeah, so I like the car.
What is that? Echo.
I did not
don't
expect the motorcycle to transform like that. That was cool.
Yeah, the seat can move away.
Yeah. And I wanted to see more of the little gadgets. We saw like the drone. We saw like
The monster
the little monster truck. We should have saw some more gadgets. Don't you think? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why did they like make a phone proton blaster?
They should make them more compact. Why are they gonna make them so big?
Exactly. And that ghost was a dragon in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never seen a dragon ghost.
Right. So, what else did you like? Huh?
I mean, well, like, I'm pretty sure the only thing, the things that I liked was like the bad guy and
At the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bad guy.
He was definitely better than the last movie because the last movie was just a rehash of the first movie. Yeah.
Baraka is like really evil.
The only bad thing that Kuraka ever did was getting the horns and putting it back in his head. That was nasty.
The horns? Okay. What else?
I mean,
anything else?
No.
What else did you like?
The premise needed to be changed, but as I said, like the ending was good to me. Except
it's interesting. Like it's like a different type of villain.
But it was actually kind of premeditated. I told you the matchstick was gonna come into play.
Right.
And to me, like they killed the ghost really fast.
Yeah. Well, they did that in every movie.
Yeah, but besides that, I don't think I liked it too much of anything. Like it was cool. I was actually looking forward, like when they were getting like the new place for the ghost.
Yeah.
Like I thought they're gonna elaborate on that. Like some of the ghosts are gonna go free and they're gonna have a chaos in there, but none of that happened.
Another thing they didn't do, a montage. They needed a montage scene of them catching ghosts. Yeah. What about anything else for you, Rayon?
No. I don't think anything else.
You only like podcast breaking things.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What about you? You like the monster truck?
Yes.
Okay.
Time.
Now we do our trademark rating system.
No, I got what's the baby say?
No, we're not doing that. Go.
I give it 3 thumbs up.
I give it 2. I give it 2.
What about you?
3 thumbs up.
I give it 2.5. Right in the even spot, right there.
Why do you give everything 2.5?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Actually,
No. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 3.
You usually give everything.
By the way, the best is 4. I would give Afterlife maybe a 3. How about Afterlife?
3.5.
3.5. 3.5.
3.5.
Okay, and you guys finally saw the first movie?
First movie, 4.
4, wow, okay. First movie?
I will not rate. I did not see it. I fell asleep.
What about the first movie?
I think it's the same as Afterlife.
Okay, alright.
I didn't like that.
I don't think you understood that. You are also half asleep.
Well, nothing can beat seeing the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man walking down the street.
Yes.
That's
Yes. When the guy was getting his gas, the Marshmallow Man was taking his truck.
Yes.
Just give away the
Yes, thank you for
end credit.
giving away the end credit scene. Thank you.
There's an end credit scene in the movie.
Yes. So, I would say if you are a Ghostbuster fan, check out the movie. Don't listen to all the haters. It's not a horrible movie like they're saying online. But it's...
Don't expect the sky also.
Yeah. If you're getting a $5 ticket from T-Mobile like we did, go ahead and try it out.
It was worth it.
Okay. So, that's it for this episode. What do we do at every end?
Please hit the bell, subscribe, and like.
Bye.
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 And who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters. Busting makes me feel good.